Hey everybody, welcome back to Royal Appleberry. I am Kenny the Messy Soap. For those of you who are new, if you're new to my channel, hello, I am so fucking happy you found me. So what are we doing today? We are doing a custom order for my darling Kath. Kath has ordered soap from me before. She lives in the UK and I am just so greatly, hold on 1 second. Alright, gotta turn down Outcast in the background. But I am just so very honored that she chose me. I mean, because we all know that shipping is just stupid expensive, and for her to have soap made or purchase soap from me all the way from UK, you know it's not cheap. But she wanted me to formulate a recipe especially for her skin. She is very proud of her skin, which she should be, and we discussed some recipes. So in this we're gonna go with some pink clay here, and then I'm going to go with some French green clay. We're going to do botanicals on the top. She likes plumeria. So that's the fragrance we're going to be using. This recipe consists of rosehip oil, mango butter, safflower oils, and what else did I put in here? A whole bunch of other goodies. But yeah, she'll know what I put in this soap. But I'm very excited for this soap. I really am. So it's not my usual recipe. Alright. So we're going to start with just a little, okay, can't even get that open. We're going to start with just a little bit of pink for now, and then we'll kind of work our way around. I think I just figured it out, because in my mind's eye, I kept seeing a pink base. I don't want a pink base. I think I want to do a white base with the pink and green clay on the inside of it. So what you see floating around here is my milks, butters, and clays. So we're going to go ahead and get that mixed in, and then we'll add our lye. And also, she was watching, now I put aloe vera juice in all of my soaps. She was watching Ophelia Soapery. Now Julie used full aloe vera juice, and Megan over at the Butterbean shop, she does as well. So Kath decided that she wanted me to give that a go. So that's what we have. There's no water in this recipe, just aloe vera juice. So, alright, I think I explained everything. Let's get this buzzed up. So my lye is freshly made. It hasn't been, it's at about 102 degrees. So I'm not going to strain the little bit of lye that's on top. It's mostly sugar and salt. So we're going to scrape out that cup and get all the rest of that sugar and salt in here. And if you're wondering why I put sugar and salt in my recipe, in my lye solution, I don't use sodium lactate. No real reason other than I could use salt instead of purchasing sodium lactate. So salt is for hardness, sugar is for bubbliness. Yeah, that came to trace pretty quickly. So I'm going to put my TD in here first and then add them to those, so they'll be light. And then I need to weigh out my fragrance a little, because I haven't even done that yet. But I am very excited, and like I said, honored to be making this soap for her. I really do appreciate it. And normally I don't make recipes. I use my standard recipe, but she was very specific about what she wanted, and I just thought it would be so much fun to work with her to create this. So that's why we did it. Alright, no more stick blending on this, because it has thickened up quite a bit. And this is one of the reasons why I don't really soap warm. I always soap cold, because it allows me to play, especially with new oils. I don't know how they're going to react. So you just never know. But I'm not too concerned. I'm really not, because I can do everything by hand from this point on. So I figured I'd bring you guys back in here before things got kind of hairy. So I use plumeria because that is the fragrance that she liked. It goes by another name. I forget the darn name of it, but Be Scented, they were the only ones who had a plumeria that was well behaved. So I do like it. The only thing, it does rice a bit, but it rices, but it's low trace. So I do like that. I'm going to go ahead and plop this in, just in different spots. I love these colors. But yeah, so it did help, you know, smooth things, I mean, slow things down, but it did make things a little bit on the lumpy side. But I'm okay with lumpy. I don't mind lumpy. So yeah, I'm so happy that I decided to go with this color scheme instead of the pink base with the white and green. And I don't think there's, oops, I got a bit of pink clay that really didn't get mixed in. Well, it got mixed in, but just not as thoroughly as the rest. So I'm going to flip this over. And it is quite warm. Yeah, I don't like soaping hot. I like soaping cold. Just because it makes a big difference to me. And for those of you who are new to soap making, when I say soaping, or you're wanting to start out in soap making, soaping hot is when you soap between 110 and 115 degrees. Well, no, 100 and 115 degrees, let me say. Soaping cold is when you soap at room temperature, which that's what I like. Just because it gives me a lot of time to do exactly what I want to do with my soaps. I don't have to rush unless it's like a misbehaving fragrance. But as you guys saw, like, there was no fragrance in here and it just started to thicken up. But it's okay. So just gonna get all of these colors in here. I'm not going to save any for the top because the botanicals are going over the entire top. It's going to be rather a flat top. I know I probably have too much to fit in this mold, but I'll just give her the little extra bar or whatever I make it out of, whatever mold I decide to put it in. And if you're new, also making isn't like this, you know. This is just one of those ones that thickened up. And especially because this is a brand new recipe, so I didn't know how these oils would behave with one another. This is not my normal recipe, but it's okay. It's absolutely okay. Because that's how you learn, you know? You know? So now I'm going to take my spatula and flip this over a few times. And then I'm going to take my skewer and really get those colors mixed in there so I have some defined colors. If you're always here, you know how that works. If you're new, you're probably like, what on earth? Why did I even stop and start watching this channel? Just hang on in there, you'll see. Alright, so now this is what I like to do. This is how I get my colors defined. I just take my little resin chopstick, and I don't know, for whatever reason, it just really makes things work for me. So now we're going to bring in our mold. I normally use my acrylic mold, but they're all dirty and I was just too lazy to wash it. So let me get my, oh, this smells really nice though, and it is very hot. That's what happens also when soaps accelerate. They do get hot. So I got a lot of tan on the bottom. So I think I'm going to, I was going to leave it, but I think I want to mix that in. So I'm going to smack this down like a lot, because I don't want any blowholes in this soap. None at all. So we'll get it in there. And she said we were going with as natural as possible. She didn't want palm oil just because of the deforestation, and everybody doesn't like palm oil. I use sustainably sourced palm oil, but you know, if you don't like it, you don't like it. That's absolutely perfectly fine, because I totally get it, and I'm thinking about phasing it out of my recipe, period. But I'm gonna bang this down. Hold on. But yeah, so we didn't use palm oil, we didn't use coconut oil, we didn't use cocoa butter, we didn't use any of those because she's not a fan of those. So yeah, this was a brand new learning experience, and I really I'm excited about it. Okay, so yeah, I'm glad I didn't mix it too much because I kind of like the mostly tan up top. Like I said, no worries. It's gonna look fine. Fine, fine, fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all this in the mold. And then I'll bring you guys back. Okie doke. So now I got everything smacked down. I am ready to start texturing the top. And I like bang the crap out of this soap. So I don't expect it all to fit in here. Not at all. And I'm just doing this because I just want to see what it would look like. Like I said, I am putting botanicals on the top. And like I said, I'm not really concerned about it being too much because I'm going to give her whatever little bit that I put in a different mold. I'm just really playing around to see what type of design I can get. This smells really, really nice. Okay, so I decided to just make the top completely flat because I really want to be able to get these flowers on here and have a good look. Said I will. I'm just going to clean up the mold a little bit. I will make sure she gets the rest, which is over in this mold. Okay, I'm looking for, out of all things I don't have down here, is a fork. Well, since I can't find a fork, I'm not going to worry about it. I was going to make some little ridges in this soap, but I'll just, and there's no real rhyme or reason why I'm doing this. I just felt like I should do it. Just give it some type of design. And it doesn't really matter because it's going to be covered up. Okay, so there we go. And maybe I just did it because it give the flower something to stick to, you know. So we're not doing any glitter or any of that. She said it makes no sense to her to have all of those fancy things. She's not really into that. So these are the colors that I came up with for the top. I'm gonna take these gloves off, take these goggles off, because boy, things get hot. All right, and so I'm just gonna kind of pour them all on top, and then I'll smash them in. Oh, that's really fun. It looks spring. It looks springy. And I'm not concerned about running out because I do have lots of this. I just kind of took some. These are roses, cornflower, red roses, cornflower, yellow roses, jasmine, and what else did I put in here? Oh, lavender buds. So that's what all that is. So I'm going to spread this around now. This looks so fun. And if you're new, don't take off your gloves. If you're not new, don't take off your gloves. Don't do what I do. Just don't do it. I did it because I'm just hard-headed. That's why I did it. So there's no excuse for taking off your gloves while making soap. Or touching soap while having no gloves off. You guys know what I mean. But yeah, just don't do that, okay? So I'm going to get this, my little baby snot boogie blower. And just kind of blow those back on there, which they're actually blowing it off. Okay. Now I'm going to add a little bit more because it's just not enough for me. This smells so good. I really do like the way this smells. I'm just trying to figure out what color I want to use. I don't know. I don't need to add any more, but I just want to. I'm not going to add any more pink. I think it has enough pink. Okay, maybe I'll just throw a little bit more cornflower in there. Yeah. That spiced things up nicely. I'm really excited about this soap, guys. I really, really am. Alright, so I'm going to press that all down. And then we are going to head over to the cutting. All right, so let me clean it up. And I'll give you guys a close-up. All right, so there's a close-up. It does smell really nice. And I am going to force gel on this one just because it's already hot. But I want to force gel on it just because I want it to be like rock hard, which is going to be anyway. But yeah, so I'll see you guys over the cutting. Hello guys, welcome back to the cutting of this custom order soap. So it's been out of the mold for about a week and a half, and I just kind of wanted to let it sit. And it smells really good, and I'm honestly not a fan of plumeria, but it smells really good. This one does. I love the way that the botanicals look against the actual colors of the clays that I colored it with. It's pretty nice. I'm pretty excited to see what's going on the inside of this too. So we're gonna turn it on its side. It feels really nice and smooth too. I'm not cutting the ends off because the whole thing belongs to her, so I should probably get a piece of napkin to put over on the side. Oh, I got a lot of stuff to do today. I'm getting a very late start, and that's why I probably sound a little bit flustered. Had to take my boy Cat in to the vet because he had a very bad ear infection. So we got that sorted out. Oh, that's really pretty. I really like those colors like a lot. You guys like that? That's really pretty. I think it looks nice together. And it does smell really good. But yeah, so I had to do that because Gabe's sister, she works at an animal hospital, and we wanted to take him where we knew that, because I've taken him before and they treated him, but it didn't heal his ear. So I just wanted to take him where I knew that he would be treated properly. You know, some places are really just out for money more than anything else. But yeah, so he should be on the mend. So that's what we did. But now I'm going to come and chop up some soaps, and then I'm going to work on my new candle line. Not my candle line is still the same Paper Moon, but I got some new stuff coming up exclusively for and from Paper Moon. So I've been thinking about this for quite some time, and I'm gonna get started on it. But yeah, I love those colors. At first I was a little concerned, like, oh, they're not gonna turn out that bold, but they look nice. They really do look nice. And I like the feel of this soap. It's just amazing, like the different textures you get from different oils that you use in your soaps. This one is very smooth, almost like a satin feel, but it's kind of hard to explain. It's really nice to rub. And I know I should be standing here just like rubbing all over her soap, but my hands are clean. But it's really nice. I like the way the texture's really nice, and it's hard. It's nice and hard, and that's for sure. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm very pleased. And it was nice to try a new recipe, one that we kind of came up with together. So that was fun. Another piece of napkin. And if you guys are interested in a custom order from me, you can find it in the custom order section of my shop, or you can simply just email me, which my email is in the description box below, and tell me your details, and we can go from there. And yes, I do custom orders for all kinds of occasions. And in those custom orders, you get to pick up to 3 colors. And if I have the fragrance on hand, there's no upcharge for that. If I don't have the fragrance on hand, then there will be a small upcharge for it. Nothing crazy. I only charge you for what I use. You know, I'm not going to buy a pound bottle and then charge you for it. No. But yeah, that's how we do custom orders. And the possibilities are endless as far as your imagination. Alrighty, So I hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend. I know that this is going to go up on a Wednesday because all my videos do go up on Wednesday now, but your coming up weekend or your past weekend, I hope it was good for you. So there you have it. I love this, and the green actually looks a little bit gray, but I like it. I really do. And for those of you who are new to soap making, if you put botanicals on your soaps, or any type of additive on your soaps, cut them on their side. That way you don't have drag marks. And drag marks are like the gouges that you get from the botanicals or whatever you use in your soap, scraping down as you're cutting it. So yeah, here you go, Kath. Here's your darling soap. I hope you like it as much as I do. It smells really, really good. Gabe even likes the way this smells. He goes, wow, that smells really nice. He smelled it before I cut it. This will be coming home to you soon. Probably by the time you see this video, you already have it. Alright guys, love, hugs, and kisses. Be awesome, amazing, everything you do. Be sure to give a thumbs up if you like this video and you want to see more like it. Subscribe. Now, I would love to have you as part of my stack. What is my stack? It's my stinking awesome crew. That's what my subscribers are called. For those of you who are always here, you know I fucking love you. I sure do. And oh, hit the bell for post notifications. Please do hit that. That way you'll be notified whenever I make a new video and post it. And you can run on over here and see what I am up to. And with that being said, I'm going to take off until the next making video, and I'll see you guys over there. Bye-bye.